Hi everyone, this is a run through of a journal. I've called it, well, it's a vintage journal, quite actually, I know the cover looks a bit grungy, but inside it's quite bright. I've called it Spring Meadow. I am so fed up with winter over here. If we go through it, it's normal size, so 6 by 8 3/4 with a 2-inch spine. The fastening is some coloured seam binding onto a Tim Holtz fastener. Now on the front we've got, what are these called? Lily of the Valley. Lily of the Valley on the front. And I've got some gilding wax on there. You can, there we go. Yeah, 2 different colours on there, just to highlight it out. We've got a painted dragonfly at the top. And this journal, I have discovered printing on fabric, and I am, wow, yeah. So all the pockets are printed fabric. This one actually I've hand stamped, so there's the word journal and then a couple of little butterflies, and I've just backed it onto some hessian. Quite distressed on the front. We have a dangle, you can see that, on the charm. Those are the only charms on this journal, and then distressed on the back. So if we go inside, I will show you what we've got. So this is what I mean. Actually, it's quite a bright thing, just to signify spring, because I am just, like I say, so fed up with winter. So we've got butterfly diagrams on the front, and then all spring flowers. There's a lace pocket in there with some tags and my contact details. That's a book cover, or a copy of a book cover. I've done a fair bit of digital stamping in this one. There's some more there. Some dictionary paper. And this is out of one of my bird books. British birds in their natural habitat, this one. And this one has actually got some proper handwritten notes as well from the person that owned it. Now, printed fabric. I've only just discovered this. I know you're all shouting, oh, I've done it years ago. I haven't, and I really like it. It's just so tactile, and it looks very different. So that compared to that, same kind of pictures, and it takes on the colour of the calico that I've used at the back of it. So it's got a tag in it, and then we've got some. Well, I'm sure this is excerpts from Tennyson, some poetry. God, I can't get my words out. And then we got some Elizabeth Holden, some more of my 1920s music paper. These are Artie May's paper. I think this is her last one, Woodland Walk, Nature Walk, that one was called. Got some more digital stamps at the bottom. And then again in the middle, more fabric pockets with a tag. Loads of sewing. I will be listing this for sale. Whoever buys it, if you don't want them on, please cut them off or let me know and I'll cut them off for you. Digital stamping. Now this is out of a 1920s bird book I've got, and the pages come stuck together like that, and I thought that was really pretty, so I've left them together. Some more digital stamping, and again at the top, and that's an image I've got, I think, from Graphics Fairy, that one. Some of the fabric pocket with a postcard. Let's get rid of that bit. More spring flowers. Tick it in there. It's just another image I found, that one. Bit more digital stamping. Right, now this dragonfly is a die cut, and I've actually used some embossing enamel on it. I love the way it comes. So you get like splatters of gold on there, and the rest of it's obviously blue. It's got a ticket at the back, tracing paper, the English countryside. That one is the Country Every Day. That's another 1930s book, I think this one is. Digital stamping, some poetry, and that's some more the Artie Mays paper, Nature Walk. Some more digital stamping, fabric pockets. I tried putting the fabric on just as a pocket, but it was too soft. It wouldn't hold anything, so hence why I backed it onto the Hessian. Poetry, French, that one is French dictionary page, and Elizabeth Holden. And that's the centre of the second signature. So I've done, it's just a watermark page. It is, let's move that, that's better. So faint enough to be written all over. And the back of the pages. It's a little note card that's clipped on. It's blank inside, those are. More digital stamps. More. I love that colour. Back of those are the pockets. More digi-stamps. That's an image I've collected. And some more flowers. Spring Meadows, that was the name. Yeah, because when I was a kid and you'd go and visit my grandparents in the country, you go walking across the fields and you'd see all these type of flowers. I don't see them anymore. So, another pockets. More Elizabeth Holden. These pages came together, so I wasn't going to split them up. This is out of that 1920s bird book. The Wordsworth poem about daffodils. We, at home, daffodils, snowdrops and primroses, the first sign of spring over here. A bit more digi-stamping. And again, that's out of the Artie Mays kit. Fabric pockets. Some of the French dictionary page. This one is from a Welsh boys' school, this music book. 1946, I think, was the date in the front. That's another little note card that's blank inside. Another fabric pocket. And the back of the bird book. To be quite careful with this music paper, it is actually quite fragile. I was umming and ahhing whether to put it in, and I thought, no, it'll be fine. Digi-stamps. That's a poem about a lamb. Bird books. Some other fabric pockets. And then the fourth signature. Nice edge in there. Now this one is also out of an Artie Maze kit, but for the life of me I can't remember what it's called, so I will look it up and list it with all the other Artie Maze kits below. All I've done is just shrunk the page down. I just really like the picture that she's put together there. Some more poetry. Elizabeth Holden pages. Mad March Hare. A bit more digi-stamping. And again up here. Fabric pockets. Tracing paper. English countryside. Bird books. Pocket. This is an Artie Maze kit again. Digi-stamping. That's the centre of the 4th signature, so same again, just a very faint watermark. So you can write all over the top of that and it won't be an issue. Another page. This is another note card, it's blank again on the inside, little rose. The bird book. Another one of the dragonflies that I've used the embossing enamel on. I like that. Pretty sure, yeah, that's a Tim Holtz die cut, that one. Some more digi-stamping. Rabbits. The back of the Elizabeth Holden page. And that's the back of the Artie Maze page, that one. Another fabric pocket. All these have been stitched. I decided to stitch the printed fabric onto the Hessian. It was just the neatest way of getting it on there. And then the last signature. Same again, mostly pocket, so got a big tag in there, a little card in that one. That's an English dictionary page. Music paper, some more Elizabeth Holden. That's an Artie Maze again. Some more digi-stamping. Tennyson poems. This, I think, is my favourite page in here. This is out of that 1930s, I think I said, bird book, 1920s, 1930s. Just like the pictures of the ducks. They're all stuck together, so hence why I put them in like that. Fabric pockets. That's a book cover. That's a big note card. Again, that's blank on the inside. Some birds. A bit more digi-stamping at the bottom. That's another book cover. We have the pockets. So there is quite a few tuck spots, but also tons of room to write. Digi-stamping. All the digi-stamps I've done very faint, simply so you can, and I've tried it myself with a biro, just go straight over the top of them and it shows up a treat. Some more digi-stamps. And coming to the last pages, little tuck spots, little fabric pocket. And the back page and the back cover. So there we are, people. This is my Spring Meadow, or my version, what I remember of the Spring Meadow. So I will be listing this on my Etsy shop, along with I will list below the video the link to the Artie Maze shop for the digi kits that I've used. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, I will say I have had So many inquiries about the last journal I did, the vintage Valentine one, the lace covered one. I will give another one a go and we'll see how we get on. Thanks very much for watching. I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.